Ukraine, they were in Ukraine, they have a war, right? And they fighting over in Ukraine. People not dying in warfare, you killing people. And ain't no kingdom came on this earth without warfare. Understand, that's why we come before to tell you better come back to the Most High's laws before it's too late. Read.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 10 and verse 30. I and my Father are one.
He said, I and my Father are one. They agree. They agree. I and the Most High, Mashiach said, are one. Like we one with the Most High, and Mashiach according to what he said in his Bible. He said, I and my Father are one. Now here we are, get us St. John 17:17. This is what we got to be, man. We got to come back to him. Well, you're not going to be one with him if you're not doing what he say do. This is real simple. He say, don't steal, don't murder, don't commit adultery, don't covet somebody else's things, whatever they have, and don't commit anything that will be against him. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with doing what he say do? What's the matter with you if you don't want to keep the Most High rules and regulations? Y'all follow rules and regulations all your life. Everybody know about rules and regulations. He just gave us rules and regulations to go by the Bible. Read that.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 17 and verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth.
See, sanctify means to clean up the people's minds by what?
Through thy truth.
Your truth. What is the truth?
Thy word is truth.
So what is the truth also? So the word of the Most High that's coming out, you've heard already, is the truth, because it's not a lie. It's not a lie. What's the truth? Read that.
Sanctify.
What the truth?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 140. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So the Most High's laws is the truth. So when you look at St. John 14:6, Mashiach is telling us something, but the church is not going to teach you this because they are against the truth. And they will never know the way of the Most High according to this Bible, or they would challenge us. All these years we were saying, hey, I've been calling them pork chop eating preachers forever. Because they are not teaching the laws. They finish their little session, and then they have dinner, they're going to eat the hog maws and pork chops and everything else. The Most High saying you're supposed to touch a dead pig carcass. That's what they're doing. And y'all, they say, hey, all you got to do is pray over. I know what they teach. I know what they say. All you got to do is pray over. It's good to go. Most High ain't made nothing that's not good. Look what it says. Read.
St. John chapter 14 and verse 6. Hamashiach Yahushai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the light.
So what does he say? I'm the way, the truth, and the light. What is Hamashiach Yahushai telling us? I'm the way, if we know the truth is the laws of the Most High. See, I'm the way to show you how to follow the laws and the commandments of the Most High. That's going to lead to everlasting life. No different than what we heard in Baruch 4:1 and 2. Come on. It's real. It's the real deal, bro. Get it again.
St. John chapter 14 and verse 6. Hamashiach Yahushai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the light. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
Let you know, no man without the New Testament cometh to the Father but by him. That's why you understand. Like he told us, he said, the order of things is the Most High, Mashiach Yahushai, man and woman. The man is over the woman, Mashiach Yahushai is over the man, and the Most High is over Mashiach Yahushai. They're not the same. Y'all say Most High came. Think about this. Think about this. They say the Most High came here and the Romans killed him. The Romans killed the Most High. Y'all say Jesus Christ is the Most High. That's a real crazy thing. Most High can be killed. Come on. St. John 4:24. Let's see what the Most High is. So y'all killing this. Think about this. He came in the flesh, of course, say, try the spirit by the spirit, but after the Most High. Every spirit that confesses that the Most High come in the flesh, is of the Most High. And every spirit that confesses not that he come in the flesh is not of the Most High, but that spirit of anti-Mashiach. They're against him. Point blank. Let's read.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 4 and verse 24. The Most High is a spirit.
Hey, what?
Is a spirit.
So a spirit? What do you ain't seeing no spirit. Most High is a spirit. Invisible power. Read.
And they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
In spirit and in truth, y'all. The Holy Spirit and in truth. When you get the spirit of the Most High, the Mashiach, and you keep in the truth, which is what? Rules and regulations of the Most High, His laws, statutes, and commandments. Then you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity. To see everlasting life. Read on.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me.
He says, see now that I, that's the Most High, that I is the Most High, I am he, and there's no other power with him. Come on.
I kill.
Most High said, if anybody died, he said, what?
I kill.
Read.
And I make alive.
And the Most High make alive. Where he coming to this earth? Because the Most High brought him into this earth. That's where it is, read.
I wound.
He wounded. Anybody wounded? Y'all got wounds? Most High did it. Come on.
And I heal.
You want to be healed? You better come back to the Most High. You know the way you're going to be healed. You better know the Most High. Or you're going to continue. That's why when the Mashiach was on earth, what did he say to people? He said, when he healed them, he said, sin no more. He said, sin no more. And he said, if you do, a worse thing gonna happen to you. And then he said, you know he's a brother, but he said, don't tell nobody I did it. He ain't want no reputation, man. He don't tell nobody I healed you. Come on now. That's your good. Ain't no pride in that at all. No, there's no pride in that. You know.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Ain't nobody gonna be delivered out of his hand.
That's right.
That's why Mashiach said, you know, St. John 10, 22 down. This is the feast of dedication that y'all not following. Y'all dealing with Christmas. We wait for the feast of dedication. We dedicated our temple back to the Maccabees that y'all don't know anything about, because the Protestant church took it out of the Bible, 14 books, right? So this story that have not been told to our people, anybody, really, that's what say you're all in this thing. This is what it said.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 10 and verse 22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication.
It was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication. And come around sometime around the time of y'all pagan Christmas. But y'all can't prove nobody that Mashiach was born on the 12th month, 25th day. Nobody can prove that, but y'all just go around it and follow just what the precepts of men have taught you. Straight up. Because you don't know no more. Most like we have ceremonial laws. He said, it's my feast day. Sometimes we were partying for 7 days straight. First day is a holy convocation where we come together and have a holy meeting. And the 8th day is a holy convocation where we came together and have a holy convocation, holy meeting. It's simple, right? All through the other days, we're having a good time. Not one day, waiting on one day. You go broke at one day, paying for something all year long, the next year, for this year, coming up. It wasn't like that, man. It shouldn't be that way. Come on, let's read.
And it was winter.
It was winter, you see? Right around the time of your so-called Christmas. Come on.
And Hamashiach Yahushai walked in the temple in Solomon's porch.
Solomon's temple, that great temple that he built for the Most High. He said it's a great toward the east, because we will. If you north of Israel, you have to pray to the south. South of Israel, pray to the north. If you are east of Israel, you pray toward the west. See? Oh, forgiveness. Right, you're in Jerusalem, you're praying in the temple. God. Read.
And Hamashiach Yahushai walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, how long dost thou make us to doubt?
This is very important. Y'all like to call y'all Jesus. When you say, how long do you count us to doubt? This fact. What fact?
If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly.
He said, if y'all Listen, he said, hey, we want to know. Everybody talking. If you be a Mashiach, that's the anointed, that's the Messiah. He said, tell us plainly. Come on.
Hamashiach answered them, I told you, and ye believe not.
Like I'm telling you. It's very important that you understand, because y'all right now, do y'all speak Spanish? Anybody speak Spanish? Anybody speak Spanish? Nobody speaks Spanish. Nobody, you don't speak Spanish. Come on, you in the green and the blue shirt. Come on, you don't speak Spanish. You can't even look this way.
Hey, primo, ven aquí.
Hey. Hey, y'all speak Spanish, man? Y'all with the phones at the curb.
La fe.
Maybe don't speak English.
You speak Latin, Portuguese.
Portuguese, something else. Right.
What up, brother?
No, none of y'all speak Spanish. I just want to ask a question. How do y'all pronounce J-E-S-U-S in Spanish? Nobody want to respond.
Hey, hermano.
Look at that. Y'all can't even look over here? Brother, I commend you for just looking. Look at everybody. They can't even look over. Look at them. They just stiff. Y'all can't even look over. Come on, out there, men, man. I'm talking to you men. You can't even come over here and say nothing. You can't turn to look. Say, nah, I don't speak Spanish. Even though you look like you speak Spanish, you should. Nobody responds. It's okay. And that day of judgment, you're going to remember. You ignored the word of the Most High.
That's right.
You ignored it. Read.
Verse 25, Hamashiach Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not.
I told you I was Hamashiach. He said, you believe not. That's very important. Even Jewish people believe in Hamashiach. Yahushua, they know about him. They don't believe in Jesus Christ. They believe in Hamashiach Yahushua. Trust me, believe this. Read.
The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me.
He said, the works that he do in his own name or his Father's name. He said, in his Father's name, they bear witness of him. Read.
They bear witness of me, but ye believe not.
He said, you don't believe me. You don't believe that I'm Hamashiach, the anointed, the Messiah. Read.
Because ye are not of my sheep.
There it is. So understand this. Why you can't turn your head to look over here when I'm asking you a question. Because you're not of his sheep. Come on. You've been duped. You've been bamboozled. Y'all been ran up, y'all been fooled to the utmost. That's why you can't even look over here. Something wrong with that picture. Read.
As I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice.
He said, as he told us. He said, my sheep hear his voice. Come on.
And I know them.
He said, he know every last one of his sheep. Read.
And they follow me.
That's why you hear us coming out about it. The real deal. Mashiach Yahushua, his brother that walked the earth and died for the 12 tribes of Israel's sins. Read.
And I give unto them eternal life.
That's pretty simple. Hold that. Get Matthew 15:24. Remember where you at. Come back there. He said give his sheep eternal life. Not everybody, but his sheep. Who are his sheep? Who he come for? He gonna tell you out of his own mouth. Matthew 15:24.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He was only sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel that are here right now. Us in your face right here.
Right.
Top tribe Judah. We all are counted as being the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's why we come in these last days to bring forth this truth. The Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments unto the world. If you don't come back to him, you're going to be put them down. Simple as that. You don't want to do what he said do. When the Mashiach say, rise up from sitting on the right hand side of the Most High say, go and judge and make war. When he come to judge and make war, if you ain't trying to follow what the Most High say, he coming to put you to death, y'all. Ain't no mercy and grace then. Ain't no compassion then. Ain't no compassion in war. Russia bombing them buildings over there in Ukraine, doing what they doing to the Russians. Is compassion in that in war? There ain't no compassion in war. It's all about killing people, putting people to death. And you're going to be put to death if you don't come back to the laws, man. I'm going to show you something. Read.
Then came she and worshiped him, saying, Master, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread.
And meat. It's a Greek woman. He came and asked him, help me, my daughter have a demon. My daughter's full of devils. And he ignored her. He answered not a word. He ignored her. Read.
And to cast it to dogs.
It ain't right for me to take the children's bread, 12 tribes of Israel, blessings, and cast it unto dogs. They took dogs and they spelled it backwards, came up with God. Because they were called dogs. Now, y'all don't know that because they can't teach you that in church. Or you wouldn't go to church. You say, I ain't want to deal with that. Y'all love Master. And Master ain't going to teach you the right way. He's going to make sure that you learn the way you're supposed to learn us all the way back to the religious instruction to the Negroes of the United States of America and the amendments that they came up in 1620. Look it up. The religious instruction to the Negroes of the United States of America that they created in 1620. So now, what they do, they said, turn to your neighbor and say this. Now, what y'all do in church, don't you? Turn to your neighbor and say this. That's why you regurgitate what somebody has told you, and we all been lied to. While we bring forth the truth to you, it's just matter of lies, and it's not about what you think unless you're evil. It's about everybody, a remnant of everybody, hearing the laws of the Most High, coming back to him. Or you're going to be put to death. Simple as that. You're going to follow his rules and regulations, you follow his way of this world. The world set up to send you straight to hell. Come forth and prove to me that it's not. Any of y'all, come and show me how America is set up to send you to the kingdom. Y'all here in Hollywood, they named after the dang on wizard wand, and y'all up here having a good time on the Sabbath day. Understand this. He said it ain't right to take the children's blessing and cast it unto the dogs. Read.
And she said,
what she said?
Truth, Master.
Truth. Truth. Telling the truth. Read.
Yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table.
So yet the dogs eat of the crumbs. The little blessings, I need to bless the children of Israel, that fall from the master's table. Come on.
Then Hamashiach Yahushua answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto thee, even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour.
That's right, because she bowed down and worshiped him. Fell at his feet, he ignored her. When she fell at his feet, started begging him to heal her daughter. He called her daughter. Look at what David prophesied. Psalm 22 and 16. David prophesied the same thing. But see, y'all don't know because y'all looking at old. Y'all gonna follow just what traditions of men have told you to follow and say. And it's gonna lead you straight to hell with them. Elite know. They know they ain't got nothing coming. And that's for the way of the Most High, they're never gonna know.
Right.
Never. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 22 and verse 16.
This King David prophesied what Hamashiach going to say when he was on the tree. He wasn't on no cross, he was hung on the tree. Read.
For dogs have compassed me.
What did he say?
For dogs have compassed me.
He said, dogs have compassed me. This is what he's talking about, these dogs. He called all of that Greek woman the dog. He said, it's not right to take the children's blessings and cast them to the dogs. Read.
The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me.
The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. What they do?
They pierced my hand and my feet.
So who pierced Mashiach Yahushua's hands and feet? It wasn't the Roman soldiers. Because the Romans were the superpower of earth. They're the ones that put him to death. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. He's coming back to judge and make war. He's going to tell you. Don't worry about somebody telling you he's over here, he's over there. No, he's going to tell you this. Revelation 1 and 7.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
He's coming with the chariots of the Most High. Who's driven by the angels. They're talking about they seeing them now. They call them UFOs, unidentified flying objects. We call them IFOs, identified flying objects. We know what they are. They're the angels of the Most High. Angels of the Most High. Come on, read.
And every eye shall see him.
Every eye gonna see him. So don't worry about somebody telling you, oh, he's over there. He's over here. He's in this city. Say, every eye gonna see him when he come back through the fourth dimension, coming through the clouds. Ready?
And they also which pierced him.
And the Roman soldiers and all those that had anything to do with the wicked Israelites that gave him over to the Romans, every eye You're going to see him and those that gave him over to the Romans for the Romans to kill him.
That's right.
Big.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Everybody going to be happy because of him.
Shall wail because of him.
Everybody going to be crying because sin about your sake come back here to judge and make war. They're going to be pleading to us. That's why you got to understand, man. It's an order that the Most High has set up here, in the past, the present, and the future. But you know, it's sad because our people, they don't want to learn. They're caught up in whatever world they're in. The world that you're in now is all about seduction, seducing, and being seduced, and walking in wickedness. Straight up. 1 Timothy 4:1. That's what it is, man. Read that.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
Some gonna depart from the faith. They ain't gonna believe in the truth no more.
That's right.
Or they gonna hear the truth and deny the truth, be scoffers and so forth. Even though they had learned the truth, even though you heard the truth, some gonna depart from the truth, like y'all depart from the truth. Come on up in here. Y'all don't wanna come up in here and listen.